this. Okay, so there is an edge on the side of the table which should be used properly. Say for example here this is your edge, so this comes as parallel, and now when you are drawing this, then move your scale and draw like this. Okay, so once you have taken the leading edge, what you do is you lock it up. This is what the lock is for. Now whenever you go, that on wherever you go on the sheet, this will always be vertical and this will always be horizontal. Okay, okay, so let's move on. Now we know F is 50 mm from C, so we will take 50 mm on this, put at C and mark F to get the F. That is the focus, not like this. This is, keep it here from 1 up till 5, taken. Now keep it here, remove this, keep it here, cut an arc. So this is your focus. It is as easy as that. There is no mistake that happens while you are doing that. You can use this also, but it is preferable that you use this. Keep here 1 to 5. How much difference? 1 to 4. Okay. Done. Now let's move on. This is what we have marked. The next point comes as now CF. Now the ratio is 3 by 2. So on the second part, mark it as V. Divide into 5 equal parts. Divide this into 5 equal parts. You have not divided into 5 equal parts. And always in the question, if you are given say 5 centimeters or if you are given 10 centimeters, say if you are whatever scale you are using, you should mention this scale. Say you are using 1 centimeter, so in the sheet when you are drawing the box you should mention the scale is 1:1. What does that mean is that if in the question paper they have asked for 1 centimeter, then you are drawing 1 centimeter on the sheet. That is what 1:1 means. Okay, now 5 equal parts have been done. Now mark V on the second part where the point 2 is. Draw VF perpendicular to V, from parallel to the directrix passing through V. Okay, and it should be equal to CB. CB dash. Done. Let's move on. The next step is from CB dash, C to B dash, draw a line which is extended beyond B. Good.
This B we have to take off VF.
VF. The height of VB dash will be equal to VF. And then from C to B dash and beyond extend a line. Mark this as B dash. Okay, let's move on. Now draw a perpendicular through 3, 4 and 5. The rest of the lines which intersects that line, and mark the points. Mark this as B dash. The same procedure will be done for this part as well. So you have not done that. Same procedure has to be repeated for that. So you repeat the same for down as well. CB dash, so you mark it below as well, because the curve will go like this. This is good. Now extend a line here as well. Yeah. We missed this point there. Okay. Now once we have drawn the perpendiculars, we are marking the points, the intersection points here and intersection points here. Okay. Moving on, with center as F and radius as 3 3 dash. With center as F, where is F? And radius 3 3 dash. Cut an arc on the line which is passing through. Yes. Similarly, repeat the procedure with 4 and 5. With radius is equal to 3 3 dash. Radius equal to 3 3 dash. Center as F. Cut an arc here. Now repeat the same thing with 4 and 5. Kar liya? 4 5, yeah. Mark the points at the same time when you cut the arc. Where is the point? Mark it, label it. Label it as it is shown. Label it 3 dash P, so P3 and P3 dash. No, not like this. See, the distance is itna distance F पे रख के cut an arc here, then and below as well. Here, then the distance is equal to this much. F, keep it on F. Cut an arc here. Cut an arc here, then finally the distance will be equal to this. So your points are this, this, this and F, here, here, here and finally F. No, this will be the same. This will be the same. Once you have all the points, then draw a smooth curve which is passing through all these points, which passes through V. It has to pass through V. V will be the point through which the curve passes. So as shown on the screen, we have the series of P. Once we start from the top and then at the base we finish with the other one. And on the screen the curve which is shown in purple is the required hyperbola. Mark the distance of CF, V, mark the distance of CF, we have marked CF, now mark PV as well. Try to use this while marking. See again, you are making this. See again you made the same thing. This point, see whenever you are drawing, always try that the curve comes towards you. Okay, if not, then you can use this. If you want the curve to be coming towards you, then you can do it in two parts. One is this way and one is this way. Before you draw the actual curve, try to give the feel to the hand that the curve is going to pass through here. Do it twice or thrice without touching the paper, and then go for a smooth curve. Okay, and we know that this is here, so again I'll give the feel to my hand. Okay, it has to go from here. That is like just like practicing where my exact hand has to go. Okay, so I'll get a smooth curve and try, see this, your pencil should be very sharp, because what happens is that once your point gets thick, then this kind of a brush up comes up. So whenever you are drawing, see I have to go through these points, so I'll give the feel to my hand twice, thrice, and then I'll just draw the curve. with light hand. This is very dark, it should be like this. Okay. See, this should always have a connection. This should always have a connection like this. This line is there, so it's extended, and it need not go too far away. The curve is getting finished here. So what basically you can do is, you can take this line, and you know that here the curve is getting over. So here you can just mark this way, and it's always this complete arrow that comes in. And then here you can do the dimensioning, and again for marking V, we have this line which is coming downwards. So from here I'll start, and here it is already out of the figure, so I will just mark it here. Okay. Done? Okay, so this was today. So today we discussed the ellipse, we discussed parabola, and we discussed hyperbola. So in the coming session, that will be after, in the next shoot, we will be covering the cycloidal curves, we will be covering involute, and we will be solving a few more examples related to all the problems. Thank you guys for coming to this session. I hope we'll come together again for the curves, the rest of the curves that are left over. Thank you. Practice well, and all the best for your exams, which are going to come this semester. Thank you, and see you next time.